It's amazing. A $100 investment placed in U.S. small caps in 1928 grew to $238,146 by the end of 2024. Now, that is with full reinvestment of all dividends, putting one cash flow in at the beginning and not seeing a lick of that for the entire period through 2024. The question that kind of comes from there is, well, what kind of rate of return did you have to generate? And your financial calculator can help do that for you. We're going to show you a hunt and peck kind of way, and then we're also going to show you a more targeted way to get the answer you want very quickly. The more hunt and peck way would be that you start with a $100 upfront investment, and you're investing for 96 years, compounding once a year, and you say, well, gosh, what if I generated a 1% annual return, or a 2% annual return, or a 3%, right? And so you keep playing with this number until you got to 238,400 some, right? So 6% a year is still too low, 7% a year is still too low, 8% still too low, 9% is too high. So the rate of return that you earned, or small caps earned over that time period, was somewhere between 8 and 9, and then from there you could toggle some more. You could, hunt and pack. So what about 8.25? Well, 8.25 is still a little too low. What about 8.5? Well, 8.5 is a little bit too high, and then you could finally go here, and I happen to know the answer is about 8.44 roughly. So that's one way to do it. One cash flow went in at the beginning, and there's a cash value at the end of 2024. Here's a far easier, more systematic way to do the same thing. We've also put together this annual rate of return function for you, financial function, that's really just from a financial calculator. And what you do is you say, okay, well, I want $100 to go in at the beginning. I want $238,000 to come in at the end. No payments, no periodic payments made or received in the meantime, compounding once a year for 96 years, and it just spits right out for you. Hey, that's an 8.44% annualized return. Something that's fun is what if along the way you had been putting in $1 a year, just $1, right? Wow, $1 a year, that would have gone to an 8.31%. That's all you would have had to earn to get to the same 238,146. Again, that's adjusted for inflation. The actual nominal amount was higher. What if you invested $4 a year? Wow, you'd only needed to have generated a 7.98% return. Invest for 96 years and anything's possible.